Shall
Right.
we move on?
Yeah.
Well, we only have one team left before the United States, so let's talk the Welsh, led by MLS legend Gareth Bale.
Hmm.
Playoff winners versus Austria and Ukraine in the UEFA playoff round. Um, the Welsh are entering their second ever World Cup final, the last being 1958. Um, to be kind about it, they're a 19th ranked team in the world, led by Robert Page, a Welshman himself. A one man attack with a relatively decent back line and an old midfield. So this is a to me. This is a tough ask for them. Um, Talk to me about their form in the last 5 games.
They're kind of in the same boat as England, to be completely honest with you. A pretty rough showing at the Nations League has been their most recent games. In fairness to them, though, they did have a very tough group. Most last 5 games have got a 2-1 loss to the Netherlands, who are rank 8, 1-1 draw to Belgium, rank 2, 3-2 loss to the Netherlands, a 2-1 loss to Belgium, and a 1-0 loss to Poland, who's ranked 26. So tough competition, but wasn't able to pull out the results.
Yeah, and we talked about the playoff um, that they had to go through versus Austria and Ukraine. Fix that really quick. They scored 3 goals in those games, all of them from Mr. Ballet. So when I say one man team, I don't mean like it's just him and a bunch of people who can't tie their shoes, but it really only goes through one guy. So if we go to key players, Gareth Bale or Bale, depending on how you want to pronounce it, it's satire. You're allowed to laugh, listeners. Um, the only note I have here really is MLS makes the world takes. We can move on from there.
Sure. Fair enough.
Um, Bale scored all 3 goals in that playoff round. He can play anywhere along the front line, pace, strength, skill, intelligence. He was really good at sitting on the bench and collecting trophies. So I don't know if he'll try and do that again here, but he's doing that with LA right now. So man knows how to get himself some silverware without actually doing much. Um, but when he is on the field, he's dangerous. He's quick. He's smart and he's skillful. So definitely the player to watch in this Welsh team. I think everybody knows that. Who else are we watching?
Well, I have none other than Mr. Meep Meep himself, Dan James,
So do I.
currently playing for Fulham, has a 6.69 rating this season for them, 10 appearances, no goals or assists. World Cup qualifying for him resulted in 2 goals and 2 assists in 10 games. And the Nations League in 6 games, he had 0 goals and 0 assists with a 6.88 rating. So, not the best season so far for Dan James, to say the least.
Yeah. He's jumped around a little bit. Leeds, Man United, Fulham, super fast. He's going to get your defenders turned the wrong way. He's going to cause problems. Um, Again, he can play in the wings. He can start in that attacking midfield role, or he can play as a second striker if you need him to. Um, he does have trouble, at least from what I've watched of him. And again, that was a couple of years ago. So he did have trouble finding the net whenever he was in good positions. He would put it wide or at the goalkeeper. So expect him to supply more service. Um, but yeah, pace is going to destroy um, the defenders on this team or the teams that he plays. Excuse me. Yeah, yeah. That's really what you bring him in for. Get him behind, cause some trouble, see what we can get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, run hard, tire out some legs, and just draw as much attention away from Bale as you can.
Yeah. My last highlighted player is Neco Williams.
Same
Um,
here.
no way, bruh.
Yeah. Winning.
Um, boop. Nice. Um, so this right back, taking over the reins from one Chris Gunter, super promising. from all the signs that we've been reading about and seeing about. Uh, Currently at oh, excuse me, excuse me, I got something stuck in my throat. Hold on. All better.
All right,
um,
cool.
yeah, I'm not dying. It's okay. So I believe he's currently at Nottingham Forest.
Yep.
Yep. And playing in most of the games. He's got 13 appearances, which I believe is the number of games they played already. He's got 22 appearances for the Welsh team as well. Um, he went 90 minutes in 3 of their 5 Nations League games that they played, and played 90 minutes in both playoff games. He does have the ability to play on both sides of the ball. He doesn't get on the scoreboard much. He's not like a Trent Alexander-Arnold where he's going to create all these chances and get assists and goals and whatever. But he positionally does the job that he needs to do. So, um, you know, I think he's one to watch not only for his contribution to the team, but for what he can do for himself.
Nice. I'm here. I'm on board with it. He was my pick
All right,
also.
what else you
So,
got?
hmm?
Anybody else?
Nope. That's it. That's all I got.
All right. So predict some starting 11 for me.
All right. I don't remember if I kind of went off the wall on this one or if I was trying to match what they had, but I've gone for a 3-4-2-1 here with Wayne Hennessy in goal, Joe Rodon, Rodon, however you say it, in the back line with Chris Meffam and Ben Davies. The two deeper midfielders I have are Aaron Ramsey and Ethan Ampadu. The, I guess, attacking fullbacks are Neca Williams on the left and Connor Roberts on the right. And then the attacking trio, the two deeper I've got are Brennan Johnson and Dan James, and then Gareth Bale up top.
Okay. I have a different shape than you. I'm rocking a 3-4-1-2. I'm sorry, a 3-4-2-1. Numbers are hard.
That's what I have.
Um, no, I thought you had 4 in the back.
No, I've got three in the back.
Did you? You said you played Ben Davies at center back?
Yeah, they've played him there.
You're out of your mind.
It's not my call. They played him there. I'm going off what they did.
Um, so for me, I've got Danny Warden goal. I don't think Wayne Hennessy. I mean, I think Wayne Hennessy can do the job, but I think it's Danny Ward's goal.
I think it should be
Um,
Danny Ward's goal, but they've been
yeah.
playing Wayne Hennessy instead.
Yeah. I mean, this might be Hennessy's last run, but in the back three, I've got Ethan Ampadu, I've got Mempham, and I've got Radon. Then right to left in the 4 pack, I've got Neca Williams, Aaron Ramsey, Joe Allen if he's healthy, and then Williams if he isn't, and then Davies on the left side there. In that front two, I've got Dan James and Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson if he's healthy. If not, you can move Williams up there. I mean, there are a whole bunch of people you can put in that second spot. They got a couple of attacking fullbacks there that can do a job. And then Bale up top. And if he's not healthy, Kiefer Moore will take that spot. And we didn't highlight Kiefer Moore, but he's been a mainstay in that team for a while now. I don't think there's any issue with him fitting in, doing the job. I think he'll be totally fine. But yeah, definitely somebody to watch. So it seems to me that if Iran takes Stephen Beitashour to the World Cup, then Penguin will be the only team without an MLS player, which means immediate 4th place finish.
I mean, I can't argue with facts.
Correct. But here's the real thing. Really, this is, as we mentioned, a one-man side. So if Bale isn't healthy, do they even stand a chance?
On paper, I feel like they should still be competitive, but I think it's going to be super hard for them to get through without Bale. And I think even if they have Bale, Bale needs to be playing well. it has me a little worried for them. The fact that Bale has just not been playing really at all for LAFC. He's been on the bench most of the time, and when he does play, he comes in as a sub. So
Correct.
I am a bit worried for them, to be honest with you, because everything has felt so driven through Bale and only Bale.
Yeah, and Bale, I mean, they're saying they're holding him out for injury or precaution or load management or whatever this garbage is. Um, but you don't get to do that in the World Cup. You get 3 games, and if you don't perform, you're out. So
Yeah.
you don't get to work on that. So yeah, I'm a bit worried for them as well. We'll see how worried when we get to our predictions. Foreshadow.
Ooh.